folks, if you could just move on in, we appreciate it. We have some water over there on the table if somebody needs water to drink. We also have pocket constitutions for everybody here. If you would like to have one, you may also get one of those.
I'm looking for people to hand them out. Can you hand them out? Yeah, here. Take a pile, I'll go get some more.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
All right. Yeah, I got a water bottle right here.
I just went and got her.
I like it.
I know, but he's not supposed to do that.
Oh, he's a service dog.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome, man.
Hey guys, coming as close as we can. We're going to get our security lined up across the back so that we don't have any problems with our counter protesters. We're handing out constitutions. Everybody here, including those in opposition of us, welcome to take a constitution home. We also have petitions we need signed for the private investigation of Lavoy Finicum. We have inmate lists on two sides, one piece of paper. We have a list of every inmate, their address, to send them mail, as well as their funding options. We want you guys to leave with that, please, so you have that information. I hope everybody here knows of the Bundy Facebook page. It's just Bundy Farm, Bundy Ranch. Sorry, I live on it and I can't remember it. Bundy Ranch. Go to Bundy Ranch. Also, National Liberty Alliance. That is the group that the Finicum family is working with. We're setting up courtroom observers. We're going to be holding the officials accountable for the way that our political prisoners are being held. So please, if you guys want to know what the next step is, follow the Bundy Ranch page on Facebook and go to nationallibertyalliance.org. Okay? Lots of things we can be doing. I do need about 40 more courtroom observers. Our goal is to make sure that our political prisoners receive the due process that they have been denied up until this point. I need more people. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 4 kids. I'm doing as much as I can like everybody else is, but if you want to be on the list, we'll get you trained, we'll get you a badge, and you can sit in. All you do literally is take notes. You're the eyes of the people. We really need, if we could leave this today with maybe 40 people on the list, we'll get you lined up with National Liberty Alliance, and we'll be able to move forward in making sure that this goes the way that it's supposed to go. So please sign the petitions, take a constitution, get the inmate information so you know how to support the people that are being held. They need our support, you guys. They need our support. Okay, we stand together or we what? I'm not one for hanging. I don't want to hang. So please, 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 everybody here has to do their part. So we're going to go ahead. We're having a little problems with media, but we are going to introduce Rich Moreland. He was on the ground in Burns. He's a rancher. He knows what's been going on, and we also have Tom Davis here from Burns. He's going to speak to us on behalf of some of that, and then we're going to move into some of the awesome political support we have. You guys, please vote for these people that are here representing us. They represent the Constitution. They support our rights. Lavoy's family wants this done right. Okay? They took the stance at the refuge. They brought national attention to what's going on. After Ferguson, saying, you guys can all go and watch the video that recently was put out of Obama and what he said after those riots and the destruction of police vehicles and everything. And he said this on the news. He said that the protesters had to do what they did, something to those effects, to bring attention to the injustice that they were going through, that they were under, okay? So our men brought attention to the injustice. We're not calling for that to happen now. We all have a part we have to play, and the Finicum family and the Bundy family wants us to do it right. The first step is to not stand alone, be united. The second step is to get our elected officials representing us, right? So let's vote in the elected officials that are going to represent the Constitution and our rights. That's how we're going to turn this around right now, guys. We're not proposing war. We're not to that place. God forbid we end up there. But right now, we all have a place to play. We all have a role to play. So please stand up and do your part. And the Patriots did their part. Ammon Bundy did his part. Lloyd Finicum did his part. Ryan Bundy did his part. Cliven Bundy did his part. It's time for us to do our part. I don't know if you guys saw my Facebook post, but it was beautiful because it's a group of all different colored people sitting underneath a Monopoly board. And they're holding it up for all the politicians to play their game. And it says, all we have to do is stand, and their little game is over. This isn't about arms. This isn't about battle. This is about we the people using the voices that our founding fathers gave us. If you don't use your voice and our rights will be removed. If the day is coming when we will not be able to do this. So please use the rights that men and women died to give us. We have the right to speak. We have the right to be heard. We have the right to change the court of public opinion and to let people see that we are not terrorists. I am a law-abiding, tax-paying, God-fearing patriot. Citizen. Yeah. All right, so I need Rich Moreland, and I need Tom Davis to come up. We're going to ignore the blowhorns. They want to drown people's free speech out. We want them to do what they are allowed legally to do, and if they're going to blow those horns at us, we support their right to do what they're doing. So just ignore them, please, as best as you can, and focus. Rich, Tom Davis, Rich. Where are my people? I'm sorry. Have you got okay? Just yell.
Rich Moreland, Tom Davis, would you please come up front?
Rich, cowboy hat. Where's Rich?
Rich Moreland, Tom Davis.
I'm used to yelling. I'm used to being yelled at. I'm used to getting spit on. I don't fight back. I don't yell at my kids, and I'm not going to do that to the killer protesters. Right into Bruce Cup.
Okay, we'll get to that earlier. So, it gives me great honor to introduce a father, a husband, a grandfather, a veteran. He is running for our next governor, and he hopes to be the first governor in 30 years to be our Republican representative. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bruce Cupp.
There he is.
Well, I thought we was going to have a couple other guys speak before me, so. Well, you guys see the slogan, right? Enough is enough, it's time for Bruce Cupp. So I just give you a little history of that. About 3 o'clock in the morning, about 4 years ago, I woke up in the morning and John Kitzhofer had been elected to his 3rd term in office, and for some reason I was mad as a hornet, and I couldn't figure out why, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, and this just kind of dropped into my heart. It was like, enough is enough, it's time for Bruce Cupp. And I said it out loud twice, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm going, God, are you telling me you want me to run for governor? And basically the answer was yes. So this was 4 years ago. So I ran 2 years ago, But you know, God has put all these things into place so that, you know, I focused on Eastern Oregon, Southern Oregon last time, and I've got a lot of support out there from you guys. A lot of you guys are from over there, so. But I just want to talk a little bit about Lavoie. The reason he came here was because of the Hammonds, and you know, and I think if you look at that case, the federal judge, when he decided that he wasn't going to send these guys to prison for 5 years, what he was doing was saying that the terrorist statute should not be applied, and that what he actually sentenced them under was the BLM statute, which had a maximum sentence of a year. Right, so he actually changed. He used 2 words. He said 2 terms. He said this would shock the conscience to send them to jail for 5 years for these 2 fires, and then it would be cruel and unusual punishment. And of course, what did they get charged with? Arson, right? How many arsonists do you know that actually put out their own fires?
Right. Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous. So I mean, I think the American people can see that. So we're going to work on getting that. But part of the things that's happening in America right now has to do with where do our rights come from? God. Right? They come from God. So they're written in the Constitution, you know, and they're spelled out there. But there are a lot of people in this country that do not believe anymore there is a God. So if they don't believe there's a God, then what does that tell you about what they believe about your inalienable rights? You don't really have them. So if they decide that you don't get them, you ain't getting them. So, so anyway, we need just to have, we need to kind of push back and say, hey, you know, we the people believe in God, and these rights are inalienable. So, Alan told me I better write something down so I don't wander. So I'm going to look at my notes here. Oh, and what this issue